Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Season and Serve. My name is Melissa, and today we are doing something a little bit different on my channel. I am giving you a recap of our summer, and I'm going to show you how I embraced seasonal living during this past summer season. My original intention was to share these updates in real time, or at least more frequently here on my channel, but this summer has been so busy. I cannot believe all the things that we did this summer. So in this video, I'm going to give a recap on all the things that we did, big and small, to embrace seasonal summer living, and we had a blast. It's been really fun. We had a really good mix, I think, of, fun things to do during the summer, as well as a little bit of work to prepare for the upcoming holiday season, which is just around the corner, and I can't believe it. I'm very excited to show you what we got up to, and we are actually going to start with our kitchen. So at the beginning of summer, we decided to do a bit of a kitchen makeover, and I wanted it to feel a little bit more coastal grandmother, a little bit more Nancy Meyers, and really warm and inviting. So we decided to switch out the cabinet fronts. We kept this super affordable by going to IKEA to get the cabinet fronts, and my husband installed them, and he was a pro. He did each door in basically 2 minutes time. So this project went really quick.
Whoa, 2 minutes! 2 minutes and 4 seconds to take a door off and install it. Oh my god, David. King. 2 minutes 12.
And there was nothing really wrong with our existing doors, but I didn't really like the shininess of them and how modern they looked. And I think the glass cabinet fronts and even just the plain wood ones look very nice. Alright, so the cabinet doors are all installed and they look so good. I'm going to have to do a little bit of reorganizing of the cupboards, which is totally fine. But David took like 10 minutes to do that. Incredible. So fast, so easy. But now comes the hard part of installing the knobs or the hardware. But we want the really simple stainless steel knob. Stainless steel, I think, is just super classic for the coastal grandma Nancy Meyers kind of look. And it's just timeless. These knobs, I think, they've been around for decades, and it's just like a classic shape, classic color. And they're from the brand Richelieu from Montreal. So really cool. Anyways, let's have David do some math. Alright, so this is how the cupboards look. They are stunning. This took about an hour to do, which wasn't long at all. The hardest part was putting the knobs on, but it looks incredible. Like, it looks totally different, and I love the glass doors. They just look so nice. But as you can see, because we have glass doors, we have to organize all of the things in the cupboards. And they're not unorganized, it just has to be kind of lined up properly. So yeah, let's style out the cupboards, and the sun's just come out, so that's wonderful. And organizing the cabinets was my favorite part of the process. I love to organize things, and I hadn't done this since we moved in, basically. So I gave everything a nice clean, I wiped down the shelves, and then sorted through all of our cups and bowls and saucers and all that, and made sure that we used everything and everything was in a nice place. Also, installing these little plastic tabs inside of the cupboards gave the cupboards a nice finished look, and they look so professional and beautiful now. I absolutely love it. So with the new cabinet doors and the handles, this project came in at just under $300, which I think was very well worth the money. It makes such a big impact, and I love how the kitchen looks. I totally think that we achieved those Nancy Meyer vibes in the kitchen, and I can't wait to decorate and enjoy this kitchen throughout the seasons. So having a home that feels really cozy and inspiring, I think really sets the tone for how you experience each season. And besides the inside, I think the outside of your home also is a very good way to experience the seasons. And I experienced this through my garden. And we have just a little townhouse garden, as you know, but I have never seen so many things grow in such a small space. I am extremely proud of myself. We have pumpkins growing, zucchini, tomatoes, flowers, peppers, all the amazing things growing in the backyard, and I cannot believe the harvest that we're having. In my previous gardening videos that I put out in the spring, I did mention that I wanted to achieve a bigger impact with flowers in our garden this year, and I definitely did that. The dahlias are looking absolutely amazing. There are so many bees in the backyard just pollinating everything, and I think the flowers really boosted overall the pollination and our overall garden yields this year because we are getting so much amazing produce from this garden. And besides all the beautiful flowers that I think were a really good success, I think the tomatoes were also very successful this year. I'm normally really good with growing tomatoes, but this year I'm just so impressed again by the overall yield and the different varieties and different flavors that I managed to achieve in the garden. We also had a little bit of an adventure this summer, and we went to Vancouver Island to go to Victoria to celebrate our friend's 50th birthday. So we took the ferry over one day, and it was the most beautiful weather. The water was so calm, so tropical looking. I absolutely love how beautiful this province is. It is stunning. When we got there, they made us a really delicious breakfast, and then we got to start enjoying the party a little bit earlier. They made some really great appetizers, had a fabulous drink station where you could make your own cocktails, and they even made a recipe from my cookbook, My Jalapeno Canoes, which everyone loved. We also got a front row seat to watching them make these delicious smash burgers. They have a beautiful stove with a nice flat top grill, and they make the best smash burgers in town. They are absolutely delicious, and I think this was a great way to spend a 50th birthday. And this was a really special trip because being with friends and celebrating milestones like this and just overall taking time to slow down, enjoy things, and make lasting memories is really what summer is all about. Now we're back in Vancouver, and living seasonally for me isn't just about cooking at home, it's also exploring what local chefs are creating with seasonal ingredients, and obviously doing that with my husband David. So I'm going to show you some of the restaurants that we visited this summer, and you are going to love every single one of these. All right, everyone, so tonight is our date night, and we do a date night once a month, or at least we try to, but we are going to a new restaurant in Vancouver called Chez Celine. It is the sister restaurant of St. Lawrence, and we love St. Lawrence so much, so we are very excited to try out Chez Celine. But I want to show you my outfit because I think I look really cute, and I'm like so happy because this outfit that I got is actually local, which is awesome. So this is the fit for the evening. It is a two-piece set from Gentle Fawn, and the top has buttons all the way down and a nice like V-neck. It's also V-neck in the back, and then it has an exact same matching linen skirt. This is so comfortable. I've never ordered anything from Gentle Fawn before because I was like, I don't know about their sizing. Like, I'm not sure, but this actually fits really well. The top is actually a large. I probably could have done with an extra large, but I kind of like how form-fitting it is. And then the bottoms are extra large because I have a big butt. But we're gonna head out and we'll see you at Chez Celine. I am so excited. I cannot wait. So all of these restaurants that I'm showing you are actually in the Mount Pleasant neighborhood in Vancouver. And first up, we went to Chez Celine. This is obviously a newly opened restaurant, and it is fabulous. If you love St. Lawrence, you will love this place as well. We started off with some fabulous cocktails, and they also gave us these little polenta bites as a starter. We also got the escargot flatbread. If you love snails and that delicious herby sauce, you will love this flatbread. It was definitely one of the highlights for me. We also got their pork chop, and even though it was summer and hot, we really dove into this along with their poutine. Definitely, I would recommend this a little bit for more fall and winter as a heartier meal, but even in the summer, paired with a nice fresh salad, this was a fabulous meal. You can see we clearly enjoyed everything we had because the plates were completely clean. Then for dessert, we enjoyed their rhubarb profiteroles. These were so good. This dinner was absolutely fabulous, and I can't wait to dine again at Chez Celine. Then right across the street is a restaurant called Pizza Carano, and our friends Rosa and Eli are very big foodies, and they're here all the time. So we know if they're there and they're enjoying it, we got to go check it out and enjoy it too. So we went for their happy hour. They have a happy hour every day from 3 to 5 p.m. And we ended up getting some cocktails. Obviously, the Negronis are a must. And then we also got some cacio e pepe pasta, which was super creamy and delicious. And the star of the show for me, I think, was definitely the pizzas. We got 2 pizzas. We had a hot honey and pepperoni pizza, and then also a mushroom pizza. Both these pizzas were delicious, and I love how thin the crust is, which is my favorite way to enjoy pizza. They also have really good meatballs there as well, so if you're a big meatball fan, you have to try out the Pizza Carano version. So Pizza Carano was very delicious, and we cannot wait to go back. And additionally, in Mount Pleasant, we discovered a store called Happy Cat. Now, this isn't a restaurant, it is a store specifically for cats. And obviously, with having our cat Pearl, we had to go in and see what they had. But they had amazing toys for them, snacks, food, everything that you can imagine for a cat. And we know we're going to be spoiling Pearl with lots of amazing things from this store. When we were there, we bought her a really cute wand toy, and she is obsessed with it. So let me show you some clips of her playing with it. It is too cute.
Good catch, Pearl.
Good job, Pearly. Whoa, good job. Another great restaurant that we like to enjoy in Mount Pleasant is called Nammos Estatorio. And they are a Greek restaurant, and they are so good they're actually Michelin recommended. Now, not only do they have beautiful interiors and decor throughout the restaurant, but the food is top notch. Whenever we visit, we like to go for happy hour, and we always get this Greek feta and red pepper dip. It is so delicious, and I've actually started making this at home. We also really like to get the calamari as well. It is so crispy and light and just so delicious. We also like to get the wraps as well, and I love a wrap when they put French fries in it. It is the best. And very conveniently, right next door to Nammos is the best ice cream in Vancouver, Ernest Ice Cream. We always have to make a stop at Ernest Ice Cream, no matter the season, but summer is always a must. They always have some classic flavors, but also add in some monthly features, and this time I decided to get their Ferrero Rocher. I can taste this ice cream through the screen right now. It was so delicious. I continued the summer fun by working on the summer, fall, and the winter issues of Season and Serve magazine. This is my brand new quarterly magazine that I release every season, and each issue is filled with delicious seasonal recipe ideas, as well as entertaining and hosting tips, gardening ideas, and of course, home decor, so you can bring the beautiful seasons inside your home. In the late spring and early summer, I was wrapping up the summer issue of the magazine, so we did the photo shoot, I did all of the formatting and design for the magazine, and got that all published and out on my website. And if you're interested, you can actually get the digital copy right now. It is called West Coastal Grandmother, and it is really achieving all of the Nancy Meyers, Martha Stewart, and Ida Garten vibes for summer. So if you're looking for elegant seasonal living tips along those lines, that issue is available right now on my website, and I'll leave that linked in the description box below. And in July, I began working on the fall issue of Season and Serve magazine, which for this issue is all about Halloween, and the theme that I went with is Sleepy Hollow Halloween. It was inspired by Sleepy Hollow, the movie that was directed by Tim Burton, and it is just such a vibe. I love it so much, but I really want to kind of achieve a kind of old world Dutch colonial look that is really rustic and natural looking, and I brought that in through both the recipes as well as the home decor and entertaining ideas in the magazine. But in July, we were doing all the photo shoots for that. So we did the photo shoots at my house as well as in the forest near our house. It was absolutely magical and beautiful despite it being very hot. I'm happy to say that we survived, and the magazine looks fabulous. So if you love Halloween and seasonal living, the Sleepy Hollow issue is going to be out on Tuesday, September 9th, and I will leave that linked in the description box below. And literally right after I finish this video, I will be working on the winter issue of the magazine, which is going to be a Christmas themed magazine. And I cannot believe I'm going to be decorating for Christmas in the summer, but we will do anything for this magazine. It is going to be fabulous, and I can't wait to do that photo shoot in just a few weeks. And during the summer, I also like to film a little bit of fall content, and I actually filmed all of my Thanksgiving videos. I will be doing a Thanksgiving series on my YouTube this year. I've done it annually for the past few years, but this year I'm doing a Canadian Thanksgiving theme. So it's going to be traditional Thanksgiving recipes with a really nice Canadian twist. My Canadian Thanksgiving series begins right here on YouTube on September 14th, and you don't want to miss these delicious recipes. If you're Canadian or you're not Canadian, they are just some solid, delicious Thanksgiving recipes. So make sure you hit that subscribe button below, and also go check out my website because I will be posting all of the recipes with full measurements and directions over there as well. So that is it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed seeing what we got up to this summer and how I embrace seasonal summer living. Summer is definitely, one of the seasons I'm not too crazy about besides like the gardening part. But yeah, I think this summer was really great, and there's always special ways to make the season feel extra special and amazing, and I think we definitely achieved that this year. There's lots of amazing things coming up for the fall and holiday season, so make sure you're subscribed here on YouTube, and also go to my website and check out my magazines. The fall issue, you guys, it's coming out next week, and I cannot believe I am so excited. And literally after I finish this video, I am probably going to pick up exactly probably in this same spot and start decorating for Christmas, which is crazy, but we'll do it for the magazine, of course. And thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to enjoy the best of the season every day.